This is a newspaper in Japan which advertises a comic book. And UN Women, yes, that mythical organization which is supposed to champion women everywhere, is calling it a harmful stereotype advertisement. Now you might think, okay, well, this has something to do with hentai. No, apparently the translation says, I hope this week is going to be as wonderful as the previous one. I just want to point out that Japanese culture is under assault by multiple fronts. This is not the first time that UN Women goes after Japanese culture. Probably not the last. And I want you guys to wonder, do you honestly think that the women in Japan have it worse than women in other countries? Like, do you think that the women in Japan have it worse than, I don't know, the women in Saudi Arabia? May I remind you that Starbucks had to change the logo that they're having so that it's more adequate for Saudi Arabia? May I remind you that Wonder Woman was chosen as a representative to the United Nations. I know those people are absolute children there. They can only view the world through Marvel movies or World War II. So they decided, oh yes, like Wonder Woman is close to Marvel movies. I mean, it's different companies, but it's kind of up their alley. So let's have that. Do you know who complained? Yeah, that's right, Saudi Arabia. So isn't it interesting that time and time again, it's not the countries that have the more human rights abuses that get under the radar. No, it's innocent stuff like this. Do you know why? Maybe it's because Saudi Arabia is, or it used to be, I don't know if it's still, but it was like the chair of the Human Rights Committee and on the chair of the Women Rights Committee. Isn't that fascinating? Well, you know, like, I'm pretty sure that one day when Japan becomes on the chair of the women's rights, then you might see less criticism about this. Absolutely unreal. There is nothing wrong with this picture. They might say, oh, well, she's like a schoolgirl, so it's too skimpily clad. But it's very interesting because if you were to go into a school and in the United States, and you would start saying that the women there are dressed too skimpily clad, you would be called a misogynist. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's a right-wing talking point to say that women dress too skimpily clad in high schools, and because of that, boys can't learn. And if you raise that point, you're a misogynist. But for some reason, if UN Women raises the exact same point, but manages to say something, it's like it's a harmful stereotype, oh, then it's very progressive. It's ushikushi, isn't it? I just wanted to show you guys what the big boys are talking about, what the politics at the highest echelons of our world is like, and, you know, maybe you can learn something, you bigot. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.